This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with some more bonus content with Sakura Wars. In the last episode, we finished some of the little details that we missed with the actress, the lovely actress herself, Anastasia, with a name that's Russian, but she's Greek, so yeah, whatever. Anyway, today we'll finish the last little bits of the girls with the fiery shrine maiden herself, Hatsuho. Or Hatsuho? Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. I don't know why I said Hatsuhano when that's not her name at all. She's probably, she's kind of like a toss-up between her being my favorite or Anastasia. Because Anastasia is the mature, woman that when you get older you kind of respect and want more than like the childhood, than the like girly girl, type of situation. But I like Hatsuho because I have like a fondness for the tomboy types, the ones that don't say asking me for advice, asking me out, having a midnight tryst. Are you gonna have a midnight tryst with me? No. But yeah, I have a soft spot for tomboys that might be girly in some extent, but they kind of break their conventions by acting different or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the attitude of it, that they're usually more confident in that type of... Usually when they choose to do it, they pretty much stick with it. Although in this case, Hatsuho doesn't... She wears a shrine maiden's outfit, but according to her attitude, she speaks like a punk. Like in those animes where the people dress up like all... a lot different than the typical school boys or girls or whatever. And obviously when she gets like when Sakura or Claris get a little bit embarrassed, it's kind of like almost on par for the attitude, but when she gets embarrassed, it's shocking because you wouldn't think she would act like that with her confidence. Yeah, let's do it. So it's almost a bit more endearing with girls like that who don't usually get embarrassed or whatever. So you're like, oh, clearly means you've impressed her or you're important to her or whatever. And obviously she is another classic archetype of the tomboy character, all fiery and passionate, but deep down she's a little insecure about her attitude on things, that she shows no importance in the main plot of stories, because usually characters like her usually aren't main characters. They're usually side characters for the either main hero or heroine, depending on who you talk to or whatever. And she has some of the more funnier moments in the game because of her attitude or whatever. I mean, heck, I one of the few best scenes I didn't show, which was hers, which I don't know why I never did. I probably could go back to an old episode or old file and pull it up if I really wanted to. But she's like one of the few girls that doesn't have a you catch her bathing scene. When you go into the bath during her thing, she actually punches you in the face, like going, "Hi, knew it," and then as soon as you walk into the room, she says something and then smacks you right in the face with physical violence, because that's funny. No. With her, it makes sense, I think, because she acts like a punk and she's a bit more aggressive than the other girls. So her using violence to push her emotions makes a lot more sense out of all the characters. But yeah, you don't even see a scene of her bathing. She just like, bam, calls you a pervert and kicks you out, basically. So usually I'm not a fan of the main characters of shows getting beat up all the time. I don't know. It's because you see it like all the time, and at some point it kind of gets annoying. You're like, okay, we've seen this before. Can you all do something different? Luckily, not all stories or anime does that, but a lot of them do, especially the ones that have like slice of life stuff in it. It's very common to have the main character get beat up for whatever reason. Oh, well, whatever. Different culture, I guess. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's just a toss-up between how I'm feeling. I think in the end, I probably would... Well, because Hatsuho, I think, would be like super passionate about certain things, like if she was like a girlfriend, wife type of situation. But she would always be at the product of her extreme emotions, whether getting them out or not. Like I said, violence is one of her key proponents. While Anastasia's usually got a cold fury, but she never outright attacks you. She might mentally attack you through like words or whatever, but that's usually par for the course. But like I said, she's more mature than Hatsuho is, so I don't know. Like I said, it depends on the day how I feel about it. Your house. Oh yeah, the shrine. We never, you know, she does mention the shrine all the time, and yet we never go to the shrine ever in the story, you know. Yeah, like most of the characters mention either. Well, actually, let's see. Anastasia's parents are dead. It's on, and we're doing. I forgot what that festival's called, where you have to pick up the thing and take it along the street. There's actually a festival in Japan which is a bit more, has more symbolism. That's more adult themed, if you know what I mean. But it's done for more like a fertility slash, like they don't take it as seriously, so they can. Well, the festival itself is serious, but you know what I mean. It's like they don't have an issue with it like we do in Western culture does. Yeah, she's always got a bundle of energy, and of course she's still got her wraps despite wearing a, you know, Santa Claus outfit or Mrs. Claus outfit or whatever you want to call it. I actually like the, you know, forgive me, Lord, forgive me, Lord, for why am I here? Imperial Combat Revue, engage festivals. I don't know, I kind of like the whole wrap yourself, the body wrap, as a look. You know, I don't know, there's something about it. I think it looks, whether on men or women, I think there's kind of like a style to that. But I think, well, obviously, I think it looks good on women, especially like martial artists and stuff like that. One of the few English terms. It's always weird when you hear random English words in like any language. But then again, English steals everyone else's words, so you'll hear English and then you'll hear like a random Japanese phrase or French phrase or whatever. So I guess it's the same concept, I guess. Especially since the Japanese deal a lot of business with Americans or in English-speaking countries, so it makes sense they would have some English in their language. Yeah, sure I do. Yeah, hers is a nice little event. You know, stick with her shrine maiden attire, which is kind of weird. Usually, like I said, usually when they do your heck of festival promoter, you make a pretty cute Santa. You were louder than anyone. Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting. I wouldn't say it's a twist. Well, maybe it is a twist. I don't know. That the tomboy character dresses like a shrine maiden instead of like a priest or something like that instead. You know, like I said, usually a character. Actually, I guess it depends. But like I said, usually the tomboy or active characters usually don't dress masculine or feminine, but in this case she does. But she keeps her fiery personality. And there's something to be said about redheads in general, which is she shouldn't be Japanese if she's redhead though, because the redhead gene is not anywhere in like a lot of Asian genealogy. Like it's, as far as I'm aware of, it's not even a recessive gene. Like it's not even there. You know, unlike other cultures. Oh, there's a Hatsuho's bromide and her, I guess sleepwear. I guess I don't know. Special day Hatsuho. A special bromide commemorating a date with Hatsuho. Hey, you taking a bromide? Make sure you get my good side. If you've followed everything that I've done at this point, well, actually, I didn't show you every single little thing. That should be one of the last bromides you need outside of the BattleBot stuff, which you get at the very end of the. Let's see what extra content she has. Well, you're psyched about everything. It seems like. At least it's nice to know that you're never dour. And usually girls like that who have a dour scene in a story or whatever, it's usually not for very long. Usually they break out of it pretty quickly. You know, or they use violence to break out of it, kind of like when she was beating the crap out of Sakura. That was actually kind of a nice change of pace, because usually in a lot of stories they usually either talk it out or it's a slap fight, never a straight out fist, you know. I mean, not that saying it's a good thing, it's just different, you know. Where she's just open fist or a closed fist punch, you know. Surprised they didn't break any teeth or anything like that. They were like going at it, you know. Although I've never been a fan of physical violence, I've never actually do that. But in a cartoon, I can forgive it because it's not real life. But all right, anyway, let's set up for the date, or the nighttime event was Hatsuho. Just like all the other ladies. Oh, right, gotta skip all that. But yeah, you can always tell that it's if you're gonna if a dating game or a game that has scenes with the tomboy or a fiery character, it's usually not going to be the same scenes as it would with the other characters, at least usually anyway. Not every time. Sometimes they'll resort back to the same tropes with them, even though they're supposed to be completely different characters. Oops, I was skipping the dialogue. Want to see me real bad? Wow. That's kind of attractive, actually. Like, now the other girls say that. Well, how can we miss you? You're like everywhere. We could hear you yelling all over the place. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just like I said, characters like that get embarrassed, or despite them usually are pretty, like they can pretty much tell you what they're thinking. Like when they're embarrassed, it's like a little bit more, Yeah, I'm tired. I don't want to go out with Hatsuho tonight. I really gotta sleep. I mean, you were at war, man. I had to carry that palanquin earlier. Okay, since you begged. If you say beauty sleep, she says, well, that won't fix your ugly mug, because she's disappointed. But then the camera pans away and the scene ends or whatever. So, yeah, I did that little bit off screen just to see what actually happens. Alright, we won't let you down, Hatsuho. The one time and for characters like that, when you kind of break their feelings, it hurts more, because it seems like they take a lot more effort to get to that point for them because of their character, and then breaking them down or rejecting them or whatever seems worse, because it's just like they tried so hard and then they're like, oh, yeah. Although it's kind of weird that she's taking us to the Ferris wheel, but hey, whatever. We gotta have all the girls have their nighttime events here out of all of them. Let's do it. Let's get on that first wheel of doom, of love. It's all lovey-lovey. Oh, and yeah, her theme song, I think, plays during her team attack, too, other than her ending. Did she fall asleep? I guess she was tired. Oh, she's getting motion sick. I don't think I've gotten motion sick on things like that. I've gotten seasick before, but that's just common if you're yeah, she's just, well, okay, she's probably afraid of heights or whatever. Right? Yeah, when you're in the sea, if you're not used to getting on boats, like, you're gonna get seasick unless you take like dopamine or dopamine or whatever it's called. Oh, she's just afraid of heights. Wait, why did you want to go on this thing then? What's wrong with you? No, she wanted to tough it out. And of course you don't have the same lovey-dovey moment as with the other girls with her, because she's more just keep your eyes on me, I can make the gondola rock. Watch. Wow. Try not to look outside, but because it, but Hatsuho is always considered the comic relief character, almost, to outside of us, of course. You know what I mean? Like when you choose her to be the captain, everyone goes, "What, really?" Or vice captain, I mean. Give me some emotional support, damn it. Yeah, her lines are usually funnier too, usually, depending on the context. Azami's can be funny because of how straight-laced she is. Well, Ferris wheels are usually pretty slow, so it might take a while. I was actually not expecting her to be have fear of heights. I agree with you, Kamiyama, one of the few times. Vulnerable. I'm cute, dang it! I can't take it anymore! She just jumps out, even though that would defeat the purpose of it. Wait, Doesn't she like jump and platform in those Mugans during some of the events, and yet she's afraid of heights? That's kind of inconsistent with the gameplay. Oh, how close should I? Oh, let's just beat dicks. Sorry guys, I just can't help myself with that. I'll be right next to you in spirit. Yeah, you're a tough girl. You can handle it. There you go. In this day and age, you got to do that, man. Consent. Consent! And my job here is done. See? Mission accomplished. I don't know, and then Kamiyama is more entertaining, I think. But anyway, I'll see you back when I get to the ending scenes with the with Hatsuho. So I'll see you all in a second. All right, we're back, and we've beaten I don't know why during the previous episode I said Obero. I meant Gensen or whatever his name is. Ah, you can hear that fire redhead from half across the hallway. Well, and also her not her clogs. What are they? I forgot what they call those shoes with the types of sandal she wears. Anyway. A dream come true indeed. No, they're hiding. They're playing hide and seek because they're 5 years old. Actually, technically, I forgot to mention this during Azami's video that she actually, during her tete-a-tete, she actually plays hide and seek with you. Sort of. She asks you to find her. It's kind of endearing, actually. But, yeah, Hatsuho just, talks to you about Sakura and everything like that, and then you comment how she looks in her hair and everything like that. But like I said, it's kind of sweet, just like because she's not used to that. All right. Anyway, let's show off her team attack, and then we'll show the ending, and then we'll call it for that little thing. And I think I'll just for the last bonus thing, I'll just do like one long bonus episode, basically doing the rest of the endings that I didn't show last time I played, because there's quite a few of those after showing the stage or whatever. Yep. All right, let's just show her team attack from one of those. I'll basically just show the rest of the stuff in the final bonus thing, just all the stuff. Not every single thing I missed, but the major stuff, like the endings and the bromides and everything else, and the Kohei Wars. I think I'll do that there, but just basically a little bit of everything, just in one big package. It probably would have been easier if I just done this over the course of the game, but it's one of those things you don't really think about till you actually do it. That's why I don't play any of these things out in advance. I just kind of do them on the cuff. But anyway, let's show off Hatsuho's team attack, shall we? And their little thing is they do a festival thing, which I forgot what is a not Tetsubo. That's a type of club. I forgot what the drum is called or what the festival is, but yeah, you beat the drum and stuff like that. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not an expert on Japanese culture, so I'm only vaguely aware of this stuff via video games and random other media like anime and stuff like that. So yeah, nice little one. I don't know which one my favorite is out of all the team attacks. Anastasia's is interesting just because they basically, during the whole team attack, they just go to the, astronomers or whatever. It's just like, okay. That's weird. But no, they have their own. They have their own something about them that's kind of nice. Kind of like Azami showing off the clone, shadow clone jutsu or whatever it's called. You know, Bashino jutsu or whatever. Anyway, with all the girls having done, let's have our ending with the lovely shrine, the aggressive shrine maiden herself, Hatsuho. Yep, we're done talking with everyone. I have spoken. Yep, it's time to go. Go where? I don't know. The ending of the game, I guess. What do you mean? You thought we were gonna die or something like that? Maybe. I think it would have been more interesting of a game if characters had, well, not say died, but had to, like, something happened to them if you didn't get high trust with them or whatever, making the trust feature a bit more important. But, why am I important? Oh, right, because she's that character in the background that's always, you know, pushing us forward. They're like, go, go, don't be a downer, be an optimist. Even when she did falter, which was that small scene with like Sakura and how she wasn't sure if she was making really. Oh yeah, her little scene also, her tete-a-tete also, she questions her importance to the group. Like if she wasn't there, people would not even notice. But you know, sometimes you need that backbone character. I don't want to see Hatsuho cry. She almost never cries. You can tell that's a big deal if she's crying. No time for tears. There's always time for tears. I drink your tears like I do your milkshake. It's the last time we'll see this little ending moment, at least, because for the final video, I'm not going to show it again because there's no point. So, hell yeah! One more screech to the camera. I know the drill. I don't even have a drill. I am staring in the right spot though. All right, one more half done move out. And they're like, okay, we could have yelled it for the final bit, but whatever. This game does have an odd sense of humor about it when you think about it. But all right, let's watch and see how Hatsuho and Kamiyama get there, what their ending is all about. It won't be cliched in the slightest, right?
Hatsuho, 遅かった。似合わないかな。こういうさ、女の子っぽい格好。いや、全然。すごく似合ってる。じゃあ、行こうか。なんかやたら動悸が激しいし、顔も熱い。風邪でもひいたのかな。綺麗だ。私は神山、いや神山清十郎さんが。
And they lived happily ever after. The end. I don't know. That's probably my favorite, I think, out of them. Yeah, I know she kind of goes the cliche, like, yeah, like, oh, she's so embarrassed or whatever. But like I said, with her character, it makes it's a bit more endearing because of that. But and if you know that I like these type of characters, you probably, if you've ever seen me play other games, you probably have an idea of who I like in other series, like Persona 4. If you've ever played that game, you can probably already guess who my favorite character in that one is, in terms of the love interest types of things or whatever. So, but yeah, that's it for Hatsuho and her story, the Shrine Maiden of Passion, whose dogged determination won her the man of possibly her dreams. It's hard to say, but anyway, that's it for all the girls and their endings. So next time when I do the bonus content, I'm going to show you basically everything else in the game. Bromides, Kohei Wars, not actually playing it, just showing you bits about it. Some little extra scenes that got missed I find more entertaining, and stuff like that. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.